chat?
No,
Did you?
no, but
That
I'll look.
post action items. Yeah, she had some action item stuff. So one of those things is bookings, JC. And I'm not gonna have you. You don't have to talk about that. So I did try that this morning or over lunch to see what I could do with that, and I'm still confused. So has anybody else tried it? Okay.
I went in to see if I could book an appointment with me, and it came up.
Yeah, I did that too, but I don't understand.
But I don't know how, like, they send you an invite.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to book with me, I don't know how that works.
Maybe we can look at that next week
Yeah.
together, JC. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that would be good. I think it's something like you almost have to just be in it to do it. Like I can explain it, but you have to like test it out, I feel like, because it's like there's a lot of question marks that are going to come up, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, where is this availability coming from? I must have set it somewhere, but I can't figure it
Yeah.
out. And then
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
we practice some, but
Yeah,
maybe I can practice next week.
And
Yeah.
that'll show up on Henshaw
no,
list? No.
shows up on your individual name.
No, I meant, so somebody goes to henshaw.com, does it say booking?
Well, that's an option. We could put that on our, yep, that's an option.
Okay.
We can put it on our emails. We can use it when they call in.
Oh, okay, and send them a link?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Or, the girls in reception can just use it to book the appointments. Let's practice that before we talk about it more, because now that
Yeah, okay.
we have time to think. Okay, so that's enough on that. And then Joellen and Rebecca, we get it figured out. We can talk about it more.
Okay.
But she noticed at the bottom of my email, it says, make an appointment or something, or
Book a time.
Yeah,
for me or
something, yeah.
Oh, you put it as a,
It automatically puts it there on your email.
I'm here.
But well, you have to tell it too. I don't think I clicked on that
Oh, I
option.
must have clicked
on
on
it. But my problem is, where is it pulling my availability
Right.
from? Exactly.
You have to tell it. I remember that.
Yeah, but I can't find it. I think
It went to a separate page where you tell it when you're available.
Well, let's look at that together.
yes, because Teresa helped me do mine, because I only put it on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
But I don't
So,
remember how I did.
It's like a separate website. Is it through
No,
Outlook or is it through like?
If you,
Could I show on, could we go on
that or I
I mean, I don't know how relevant it is.
kind
It's
of.
through Outlook.
Oh, no, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
'cause mine comes up on.
I can't do that, I can't do a separate.
Just
I'm trying to think.
I don't think I can share my screen. You can do it, Ottilia. Why don't you click on the Teams down there at
The bottom,
Yeah, is that what this is?
yeah. Go
And
here,
then there. And then you see over there on the left-hand side, bookings is just keep going down.
Oh.
You see that right there? If you go
Right
to the
there.
three dots or go to the apps, I'm sorry, go to apps.
Oh, I
And then you can click it, you can add it,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah,
it'll
yeah.
sit right there.
Interesting.
And you can also do it on your SharePoint too.
you book a time to connect with me, public, 30 minutes. So,
This is that personal booking page versus the shared booking
Well,
page.
but
That's where I
I-
was getting a little confused.
more options, clone or share. Invite your team and get people to book time with you. Oh. But this is public too, so where else does it show up?
Well,
Do you know?
we're gonna have to practice.
Okay,
Yeah, I think that's gonna
Okay.
be best.
Let's practice, and then we'll see what to do with that, I think. Okay, computers and technology. Joellen, you got your new
Yes.
computer. Have you
I
had
did.
any issues or
I haven't really done a lot with it.
that? And that's okay. Rebecca is sitting here and she has her new one, and I have Darcy's in front of me. Something I need to point out that might happen with these laptops that I have experienced, and so has Jenny. Sometimes when we have done a shutdown,
Mhm.
the fan will kick on and run. Well, here's what I did. I did a shutdown in the office. I stuck the laptop in my bag and I went home. I got home and I felt like I could hear something from the bag. So I opened it up, pulled it out, and it was super hot because it was inside a bag, closed, and the fan was running. And so I contacted STL. They were not too concerned about the heat. They're like, it's not that big a deal. But the way these are designed, the vent is underneath, like on the bottom here, you know?
Okay.
So I don't know, just be aware that maybe it needs to have ventilation there. You could prop it up like on a pen. Seems like poor design to me, but I think it is what it is. The
Well,
other thing is,
Was in a bag or it's getting overheated even if it's just sitting on a table? Like,
both.
oh,
It could happen both. Because one morning, Jenny came in and she had done a shutdown the night before. And the next morning it was like really hot. The fan was running.
okay. All right. So,
I had that one morning. They also said instead of a shutdown, just do a restart,
Oh, so nothing's running in the back.
which is shutdown seemed better to me, but he said
Yeah, it's surprised by that.
that was
It's
counterintuitive.
always shut down.
I know. Anyway, so here's what I would say.
Okay.
Don't just leave it in the bag forever and not maybe take it out. So in case because the other thing he said is, I'm like, well, it's off. How is the thing doing anything? And he's like, well, these Windows computers, they're never really off. He's like, I don't know.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of weird, but I want to point that out since kind of we're experiencing that. Also, the Duo should be installed on everybody now. One other thing we might have to add, which I hate adding anything else, but I inquired about encryption to make sure everything was encrypted because we were at a conference a couple weeks ago and we talked about that more. Might have to add one more thing for that. Everything in Microsoft is encrypted, like all the email stuff, all of the documents. But if you have something downloaded on this computer, it would not be encrypted. But of course, they can add something that will do that. Anyway, we're gonna have to see about that.
You mean if you're searching the web, say you're going to McLean County and searching taxes, that would not be encrypted? Is that what you're saying? Something outside of that?
This would be more like our files, our emails, that stuff's supposed to all be encrypted so that if somebody did get a hold of them, they wouldn't be able to get into anything. But if you have a document downloaded only, not
Like on
only,
the
but
desktop or.
correct, that's on this laptop, not encrypted. So, might have to add another. So the Keeper, did you guys try the password thing yet? That works pretty slick, I think. If you try,
I
it's
couldn't
pretty
log
easy.
into mine.
Okay, we can help you with that.
You just have to log into it because I've had to log into it every.
Every
so you
day.
have- Okay,
Yeah. Yep, every day.
And so I tried to log in and it said, when was the last time you logged in? Go to the last login thing. Well, I've been gone. And so I
I
don't
don't go to your desktop and log in there. I had this trouble at first, but once it gets all synced up, it'll work. So we'll help you with that.
Because I tried, because it asked me for my, where did I want to save my QuickBooks stuff? Well, I said I didn't want to save anything anywhere because I couldn't get into Keepers.
So just know.
So I'll just know it in my head.
That is the only thing I want is like, if I ever can't get into Keeper and I have all these crazy long passwords, what am I gonna do then? But I don't know.
Well, is your laptop synced to this?
Should be.
Yeah, I like the OneDrive and everything.
You synced to this? Well, so I've been using LastPass, which is just like Keepers. I've been using that for years, okay? And my LastPass word is really long, but I put on Face ID only for my LastPass.
So you can always get.
So I can get into it here, so I can
I actually
actually,
don't.
yeah, because see, if you have it on your phone, then you, if you can't get in there, you can always go here and look at that password and copy it for your,
Right. So you can
Because-
actually use.
yes, so if it's synced with here, then it all will always work. I haven't set up.
That's good. Yeah.
I
I
just
got
did
that.
Keeper with them.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
yeah, and if you do the Face ID on, for Keeper, then you don't have to remember that massive long word just for here, you know,
Right, then you could cut, yeah, if you have trouble here.
if you have
Okay,
trouble
that's
here,
good.
you can get the password off your phone.
That's good. Good tip, thank you. Any questions about any of this? We're good? Okay, one thing I wanna bring up is you guys that work at home or will be during tax season, see what equipment you might need there at home. So we can get a list of that and start figuring it out. And here's what we recommend. And you guys, so we've talked about this somewhat, but you really are gonna want 3 screens. And then you could use your laptop for one of them. I'm not saying that wouldn't work, because that might work good for either viewing the tax forms or the audio portion or whatever. But I think you're gonna want 2 other ones so that, yeah, it works good. So you're probably gonna have to tell me what you need there. You can use your own, you don't, external stuff you can plug in, it's not a big deal, but like if you need another one or keyboards or whatever.
Or like mine is really big and I just.
Yes,
So I like that actually, because
that's a good
Right,
point, I'm
yes.
glad you said that. Okay,
I'd be
Think-
good with one.
well, because the thing is, on these laptops, you have a port for that.
Yeah.
You could plug in one big one and split it,
So
and
then
then you still have your 3. And then we don't have to mess with other pluggable devices. It just gets to be a hassle, because sometimes those don't work.
Because that really, like,
Hi,
that's
Darcy.
a big screen and that really worked good for me.
Yes,
Because,
yeah.
because I just split that, and if you would have your laptop and a big split screen, you have your 3.
Darcy,
Yes.
we are recording this.
Oh, she's muted.
Wonderful, thank you.
Are you doing okay, having to rush around here?
Yeah, it was just this was supposed to be a doctor's appointment, just a pre-op appointment, 3 hours later. So sorry I'm late.
You said he ran behind, you weren't kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
We touched on bookings a little bit, but we're gonna talk more about that next week in office and practice, so we can get that down better. We were going through our technology stuff. I have your computer here in front of me right now. Next week when you're in, you'll get this and stuff.
Okay.
Um,
Sounds good.
And then I just said stuff that you might need at home during tax season. You worked at home last year, so I don't know. But if there's stuff that, you're gonna need for this year, start getting that figured out. The last technology type thing I had on my list, because we were using your outline, Darcy, from your
What was that?
suggestions. We're
Oh.
using your outline from the suggestions
okay,
that you
okay,
wrote. So technology, back in August, we talked about these files and storage and that kind of thing. And Teresa and I talked about it just a little bit today. So I thought we could talk about this a few minutes. We want it to be easy for you guys to find things. But the other thing we know is that we have a lot of documents out there in our SharePoint that are old and probably not necessary for most of you, for any of your work. And so, the way Teresa and I were thinking about it is, like right now, can you pull up, I'll have Otilia share the screen here. Pull up that share up there at the top.
Oh, right.
Over to the right.
Share.
Yeah. And then pick that screen, right?
Right here,
Try that.
the screen we're on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then you'll have to go back down there to the Teams
Okay, right here.
and pick that. Is it the bookings? Okay, try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. I was trying to make it big.
Okay, so you guys can see that, right? This is her bookings page.
Yes.
Okay, instead of here, we actually went to SharePoint. If you, well, actually, no, this is fine for a minute. Here's your, click on that chat. And then up at the top right there, there's channels, yeah. Okay, and then, so if you go down to tax, to that group chat
Mm-hmm.
one, keep going. Okay, here we have files, right? Like this is the chat, and then right up there at the very top next to posts is files, right there. And this is where we've been putting our documents. And this is what I mean. This is like, kind of, we've been putting some new type stuff here that we want to make sure that you can get to. So here they are. You can also see all of these from the SharePoint that Darcy was cleaning up. Go over there and click OneDrive on the left, Otilia.
All the way over here.
Yep. And go down, right there. This, and if you go down there to that quick access and click on Henshaw CPA Home, you see all these folders? That's like that's our old server stuff. And so then that taxes one, if you click that, this is what Darcy was cleaning up. Okay, and kind of reorganized a little better. The point is, and I think I said this before, we wouldn't copy from here to Teams. It would be a move to those folders is what we would do if we were going to do anything. But the way we were thinking about approaching this is within those Teams folders, we could put the most current things you need to be looking at, like the intake folder or intake form, if you needed that. That's just an example. Those office notes, some of that stuff, like start trying to use that, but we have to get this other stuff, the server stuff, cleaned up a little better before we would just dump it in there, I think.
So we would get most of them from.
If you needed a document, you
Yeah.
would just be
Under
looking at your
taxes.
Teams. But you can get to anything you want, and it's very easy. You just click on that OneDrive.
To get all, so then we would be able to see everything from right here.
Yeah, like here.
Well,
Like
that's
if you
where we're
clicked on, for as an example, this is just stuff I've had for 10 or 15 years, whatever, some of this. But if you click on forms and templates, right there,
on
like your client intake, you could click on that.
So I'm not seeing the same folders. Oh, wait, it's only showing mine. Let's see.
So this is for 23. This is our.
Oh, are you practicing it yourself, Joellen?
Yeah, I'm kind of in here. Oh, wait, maybe I.
So this is.
Okay, all right,
Done.
then let's do something together. Go to, this is what you need to do. You have to
Okay.
add a quick link to this. So if you go to your SharePoint,
So you see here, it's Henshaw documents.
right, yours has already been done.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to SharePoint, so
So go all the
Yeah.
way back out.
you can leave this open,
Oh,
but
okay.
go ahead and like, is your SharePoint down in there on the edge?
Down here.
Yeah.
So Rebecca
The
clicked on
edge.
documents and then she saw.
I don't know where my
With the
SharePoint is.
Yes, process and yeah.
You know what? So, oh, wait, you don't have to walk me through it now because the problem is I've got my laptop and I've got my phone. Well, even when you're sharing the screen, it's on my phone and it's so teeny tiny, but I'm trying to do it over. So I'll work on it and see what I can figure out.
That's the thing, we need to make sure you do see those links though.
Okay,
You
so
know,
do you want that right now or do you want me to do that separately?
no, later.
So basically you're saying,
If you go to the SharePoint homepage, the Henshaw CPA homepage,
Yeah.
You have to use, not that, down there at the bottom, you have to go to edge.
very
See, so
bottom.
oh,
if
right
I'm
here.
your whole screen,
Here.
I can't see where your mouse is even. So that's where I'm having trouble.
Go, just go
following.
like this and go all the way up.
Yeah, just open another tab. and do office.com? Does yours not log in?
No, mine has not done that. I can't get it. Office.com,
Yeah.
not sure.
Oh, FFIC.
Oh, FFIC.com. I must have typed.
ICE.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead and sign in.
Yeah, but you know what? I can't sign into this thing. It doesn't let me sign into this because
Why doesn't?
because I am not allowed to do this for some reason, because I have a Microsoft of my own. This was the problem before.
How do you get to the page that has the taxes at the bottom where it has the quick links? Otelia, how do you get to that page?
Well, here, if I went here, quick links. See, I don't know what you're talking about.
The one that has like,
This,
You
this-
mean like-
this right here, this, look,
Oh,
how do you get to that?
right here?
Yeah, that's a document.
Oh. Yeah, I really
click
don't
on the three dots. Go down.
go here.
Is it because she's in the actual Teams app? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you need
So-
to be on like the internet actually.
Yeah, that's where she was not able to.
I can't log in that because I'm not allowed to log into that. I've had trouble with that from the
Oh,
beginning.
that's right. That's
And they
right.
don't know how to get by that because I have my own, I've had my own before this
Oh,
ever
crap.
happened. And so,
Okay, let's fix that.
I had
we can fix
multiple Microsoft accounts as well, so
Yeah,
be away,
had
but
it before,
no,
though.
yeah.
We've had it up for you before because that's how.
well, I can't get it on my phone.
But we
because
have it on the computer because that's where you go and you can click on audio and.
Well, when I do this here, oh, but I have more things up. I think there's more things behind here. There's several things open. I think there's another screen.
There is, you can see it down there where the edges go over. You can see there's more than one. There's the joint conversation.
how about I could share my
There we go.
screen maybe, oh my god, oh, there it is. Okay,
There,
Okay.
there's my tax. And now where do you want me to go?
I gotta remember what we were doing. Oh yeah, click on the home over there. I
Right
think
here.
that home maybe,
Then click on Henshaw CPA Home.
that's right, that
Right
first.
there.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
And
Okay.
here's these things.
All right, so now from here, if you go to documents up there, next to, yes. Right here, there's a, see that add shortcut to OneDrive?
Okay, hold on.
Right here.
Right there. You may need to do that so that you can see those documents
Okay,
in Teams.
okay.
All right,
Pin to quick access.
you can do that too. Yep, you want.
Would that be down here then? That pin
I
it down
think
here?
it shows up on the left, I think, but I could be wrong.
Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, it went.
And there it is.
Over to the left. You see?
Yeah, right here, right there.
Yeah,
That's what
Okay.
I was missing. So that's
Um,
where this is at.
okay, so these files, I guess, we understand that we're putting things maybe in a couple of different places, but we're gonna work through this and we'll try to make it as simple as possible. And Darcy, maybe when you're in the office next week, we can talk about that. How's that sound? Is that good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, and if you have strong feelings about this, you should say something.
So,
If
so,
you don't,
okay, so if I added that there, could I not put, what was I missing? What was that other thing I couldn't get? that 3,
So,
this here, M360 Copilot, that,
Oh, to get to that,
yeah,
so that's just one of the apps.
if you,
yeah,
like, if you're in your,
go to here.
That other tab up there that says Henshaw CPA, I think that
Here?
third tab, no, up higher, the third tab at the top,
Up here.
that one.
so when I'm in Teams,
And then go to home.
click down on your Teams once. Icon at the bottom on that's pinned.
Here.
Yeah. Just click on like the activity or something. Yeah.
This,
No. Over has the pork picture, over to the left.
We're gonna talk about that too.
See, over on the left it says Copilot. Keep
oh,
going,
right here.
up one. It says there, or the 3 dots, you can click there and then type in Copilot in the description.
Okay, my question is, I don't quite understand why sometimes things are here, when I move to something else, they're not there. Can't they all be the same? That's my problem. Like,
I think
nothing looks the same, and I go to one thing,
pin it to your.
like, I would like all mine to be the same, because sometimes the calendar isn't on one of those things, and it is on the other thing, and I'm a bit confused about all of that.
Yeah, let's look,
Like,
let's look at that and see if we can get that figured out, because it is a little bit different because you're using the web apps. So that is what
Yeah.
you gotta work through.
Yeah,
with some of
and
that.
so
Yeah.
I don't quite, that's the part I don't understand when I go to one other thing, why, like if I move to the calendar, should I not see all those same things here? Like, so some disappear, and they should all be the same.
Yeah,
You
it's
see what
because
I'm
the
saying?
settings are set different, like on one calendar versus the web is different than the app. Do you know what I'm saying? Like whether you're looking at the same Microsoft account, different stuff will show up because your settings are set different, which is kind of a bummer. So you're just gonna probably have to be consistent between using
Get
the web, or you know what I'm saying? Like understand it, the difference, or
Well,
make
then
sure
you'll
the
have to
settings
give-
are the same.
You'll have to give me a lesson,
Okay.
because
And to understand which one you're on. Is the
yeah, see,
Yeah,
I didn't know,
that's
I
the
had no
hard part.
idea there was a difference. I didn't know that I was on one or the other. I thought it's always the same thing, and that's why I guess maybe I couldn't figure it out, why some apps are there and some are not.
Mhm. Yeah,
And I thought I made them all the same so that I'm not confused, and I put them in the same order, so that they're always the same.
yeah. It looks like we gotta look at that.
Okay,
We got a whole list of things for you.
I want to get it organized before tax
Before
day,
tax.
because I don't want to have to look for anything.
Yeah.
I want to click one button and it's
And
there.
it's there, right, and it's easy to come up, so we need that to automatically come up for you too, so it's easy. Okay, I do wanna mention this, this pork thing, because it kinda came up unexpectedly. Did you guys all read this already?
Mhm.
Everybody understands?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, if you want some pork,
Okay,
You have to strip.
you can get some,
okay, that sounds
Wonderful.
great,
Thank you.
actually.
but
Yeah,
it's
thank you.
next Thursday at 4:00. If you
Okay.
can't make it that day and you do want some, just don't let me know, so we can figure out the freezer space until.
Sounds good.
we see it. Okay,
Yeah, great.
all right. So there's that.
And Angie's humor is in this.
Yeah.
She did
Love it.
AI. She did AI search on a funny way to give meat or something, and so it came up like side effects include spontaneous barbecues, bacon-induced
Very cute, very cute,
That is cute.
fun.
Okay,
Then we have the holiday schedule. Can you click down on the next one?
Nice.
Down one more.
Here,
No, it says right there.
There.
right there. That's cute, a cute picture.
Hmm.
so kind of standard there on that. We're kind of running out of time. I want to give you guys time to talk about something if you need to. we did not do the job fair for the intern, but we did a posting, right? Did they put that out?
Yes, it should be out there.
Okay.
Yep.
The candidates are flooding in.
Yeah. No. Haven't had any yet.
Okay, but that's gonna come to office, is that what's
Yes,
gonna
I
happen?
believe so, yes. Is that what,
Yeah, it should be
Yes,
coming
yes.
to office. Yep, the office email.
Okay. And then Katie Jo said that she will have, part-time availability in January and February. I have not heard back from Lori Miller yet, and so we gotta figure that out, but if we can use Katie, we will.
Wonderful.
Good, yeah. Especially if Lori is working and she's gone for a couple of weeks like she has been. That would make it a lot better there
is she
too.
doing harvest right now? Is that probably why she hasn't responded?
She's
I
with
don't
me
know.
right now. She's at the elevator.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah, I just texted her. Well, I texted her maybe a month ago and then I thought, oh, I better text her today. So I did that. Let's see. Teresa and I talked about getting all of our, all these things that we've talked about. Now that we're past, we didn't even acknowledge, we did get all of our extensions filed. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. So now we got to get all these loose ends tied together, things we talked about that we got to do. Now we've got a few months to do them. So we'll get that list together. And Darcy's been working on some of that stuff, like the training and all that too, like that would be helpful for Rebecca. So we need to kind of start getting that stuff finalized.
I was looking at the tax processes improvements, and Joellen had a lot in there that we were looking at.
It's my
so.
brain dump. I'm just
Yeah.
like, what?
Oh. Perfect.
There.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was reviewing all of those just to see like the organizer and some other things.
Mhm.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, just to see what, and I know Darcy has found that it depends on who who's assigned to the client. And on the first page of the client's record, it has partner, manager, and I forget what the other one is.
Staff, I think staff.
Stuff.
Mhm.
And so if something's in there, that's who gets notified. But we were using partner for tax and something else for accounting, manager for accounting, and that. So we just need to look at that. Because if you put it on the project under preparer, they don't get notified. It's who's ever on the first page. And that, so.
So just encourage you to know that it sounds like there's an option there. I know last year that was kind of frustrating trying to just make sure we were getting those notifications. So it looks like something's going to work for us this year. Right,
Unless we have both, if there are tax client and accounting a client,
Hmm.
We'll have one person for tax and one person for accounting. Right?
I don't know. I just know there were ideas about doing that different. I think we're gonna put that on the list and then we gotta see what's gonna work.
Yeah.
I think on that. Cause that is one of those notifications was kind of a big deal.
Because I think last year, a few fell through the cracks that were supposed to be mine that didn't show up on mine. Not many, because I knew kind of which ones I was doing.
Yeah.
I kept a paper.
Yeah.
I'm
I know, right?
I'm a paper person, so I kept a paper list.
Yeah. And it can be frustrating sometimes if you're getting a whole bunch of emails. That's the other thing, Rebecca. Like I get flooded with all these emails. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I
Mhm.
don't want this to happen. So it's like, it was kind of both. It's like, I need to see it, but I also don't have to see it. And how can we manage that? So it's easy. I don't know if we come up with it. It sounds like we have ideas on how we'll fix that. So that'll be good. That's good. And then, yeah, so anything you guys want to bring up? We've got NATP. Teresa got you guys scheduled for that.
Did you get your emails?
Right.
Mhm. I haven't read them yet, but I
Of
saw
like a
them. They came
registration?
in.
I registered you on
What?
Tuesday, so you should have
That were
gotten an email.
registered or just the emails from you saying you got us?
No,
I don't
NATP
remember.
registered you on Tuesday, so you should have received an email from NATP
Mm-hmm.
on Tuesday.
Okay, because I do see emails. Hold on. I could have forgotten since Tuesday. It's been a long time or a busy week. Today, the whole diocese is instituting a new payroll system that all the people have to log into. And so
Oh,
it's just a little crazy. Okay, I do have an NATP. Hi, thank you for signing up. Okay, good.
Okay.
all right, good. So that should be clear. I mean, yeah. You could bear doing a carpool or whatever going over there.
Yeah, Joellen, can you drive over here and then we'll
And then
drive.
we'll drive in.
Yeah, I would like
Here
to
we go.
carpool with you guys.
Probably not. Yeah, so what else do you guys want to bring up? Anything? Can you believe how close it's getting? Does it make you feel a little nervous?
It's stressing me out. It's
You're
stressing
stressing
me
you out.
out. A little bit.
I know. Well, and we listened to a webinar
Oh my
this
gosh.
week about, I added to that Learn page that Darcy's got going because you literally are probably going to have to be looking at pay stubs to calculate like overtime and tip.
Oh my
Deductions.
gosh.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
are.
gosh.
Hey, Jason, how's your number?
Really? Oh, I thought
Oh,
Probably pay stubs.
pay stubs, I thought that would be, doesn't it not have to, I was thinking I read somewhere it has to come from the W, no?
Doesn't have
Not for
to.
25. then
Not
they
for
don't have-
25.
they
Oh,
don't have-
because they don't have it ready. So they're gonna have to bring in their last pay stub,
Yes.
it's okay.
So that's like something, when we send out a communication to clients, it's kind of stuff like that. Hey, you're gonna need to bring your last, and for years we would say, leave that stuff at home,
Yeah,
you don't want
yeah.
that.
Well, but
No.
also, am I correct? Even if the wife doesn't work, the husband gets double the.
Correct.
Well, it's
Well,
only-
it's just based on status.
It's 25,000 maximum for the
Right.
tax return.
Yeah.
And 25,000 maximum for the tip return.
They don't have individual limits.
Oh, no individual limits. So
No, none of that. I mean, there may be.
So it's only 25.
So all
it's
you
not
have to
50,
see is their pay stub if they made 25,000 in overtime.
But they don't get the 25,000. If it says overtime 25,000, they don't get the 25,000. It's a third of that.
The calculation on the extra.
Oh, the extra money, yeah.
That happens.
Yeah, this is gonna be all great, guys.
Did you do okay on your homework? Or
Yeah,
you
the
don't know?
homework.
I was just gonna say that I get my results back by the end of this weekend, so I'll have to fill you in. But
Woohoo.
I did read further into that whole amount over the premium, and we should have gotten it right based on the notes that I
We were
read
talking
into.
Friday
So
night,
About what now? Which one?
the overtime.
the
'cause we didn't figure
overtime
them out.
stuff, yeah. So
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we had to want to pull them out.
Oh,
And
no.
then after that class, I called
No,
her.
I should have known better. It would have been a,
Yeah, I called her and then she called me and I had the kiddos. So they're talking to her as
they
I'm
were
trying to
helping
explain
us
to
too.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah,
No,
I
it was a
should've known
good
better.
learning experience. I mean, it
100%.
made me look a
Yeah.
little further.
She had a tax final and she
Oh.
didn't let us look at it, which we thought was great. Love that.
Uh-huh.
I was worried though, so that the car interest one, today Teresa read something, she's like, that's only on a new car. And my first thing was, oh my gosh, JC's homework. Was that a new car or used?
It was, yes, it was. Isn't that funny? But he tried to
Yeah.
throw a couple curveballs in there, but I hope we did okay. I'll keep you updated.
I hope so. We're gonna feel kind of, yeah. Hopefully that went well. It was good. It hit lots of things. Maybe we should pass that out for everybody, JC.
It'll be a good exercise.
No.
I'll share it. I'll put it in
You
the
can
build that
team's
requirement.
thing.
Actually, it would be.
There you go.
Because now we're going to have the answers according to this
Oh,
guy.
true.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
I'll drop it in there for you.
I like it. Let's do that. Then you can try this and see what you guys think. And that'll be fun. We can talk.
What if
Because
it-
it's got good things in it to talk about.
What if it makes
Yeah.
us quit?
Oh, you're you're tougher than that, Joelle. This isn't gonna.
She is. I
I do think this next is gonna be a little challenging, I'm not gonna lie. So we're just gonna be as ready as we can. Which these
So when we
classes are
go
gonna
to
help.
this NAP, they'll bring, like, so when we went to that conference, that bill just passed, we didn't get anything. But
Right.
that's what I wish it would have passed before that meeting, because then we would have got a little bit more,
Right,
out of that.
well, they're still figuring it out. What Darcy's, test or homework was nice about is the new forms were in there. because there
Oh,
are
you got to see that,
forms.
oh, the twenty
And they're
twenty-five one.
online, but this kind of
Yeah.
helped put it all
So-
together where you can see how to use them.
I wanted to mention this. I did learn about that Thomson Reuters tax research thing through that project too. And if Darcy, if you write it down, if the next time I'm in a solid chair for a meeting, I will walk through that tax research thing with you to show, like, because it goes through all the new bill rules and stuff like that. And there's primary and
wonderful.
secondary
nice.
stuff. So
That's from.
remind,
great.
you know, put it on the list and I'll help out with that.
That'd be
And
great.
it's Thomson Reuters Tax Research.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I'll-
It's got a
I'll
special
type it in
name
there
that I
right
can't
now.
remember. Okay, thank you.
That's great. I'm glad you mentioned that. Cause I forgot about that. Great.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we do want to use that. That's probably a good tool. We're not gonna use it.
It just helped a lot with the new update. I mean, the new update stuff compared to some of the old stuff. It seemed, I don't know, maybe you guys know better, obviously, but our professor said that they do a good job of showing you, you know, the newest. I
That
don't know. Anyway,
I would
Yeah.
find that very helpful.
yes. Well, and we need, you know, obviously we have that tax book, but that's a nice high level type stuff. I think this Thomson Reuters is probably gonna be a little more in depth. And so having a couple of options, I think is gonna be good.
And you can watch something on Thomson Reuters, or you read it.
I think it's read, are there videos, JC, or is it just read?
it's all reading, it's all articles, but I'm sure that you can,
Okay.
yeah, type it in further.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, awesome, we got that added. Okay, do you guys want to, what do we think? Plan something now or next week? Darcy's gonna be in here and then I know you're gonna be out. You've got your surgery and stuff. Do we want to plan something now or just try to figure it out next week and send it out to people? What
I
do
can
you
do
think?
either. I'm flexible.
We keep doing once a month, that's only 2 more. That causes a little anxiety, huh? Uh-huh. Let me look at the calendar here.
There's November
Trying to have a lot of stuff going on.
and December. You better get your December calendar quickly before it fills up, right?
Like that week of the 3rd through the 9th, that's when we're at Synergy. And here's what I've heard. We're gonna come back from this Synergy so excited that you're not even gonna be able to believe how excited we are about taxes. So I wonder if the next week would be a really good time. That's when you have
Well,
NHP.
yeah, I was gonna say, that's when we have NATP. But you could do it a Tuesday.
Like, how about, the week of the 17th? November 17th?
Yeah, that works for me, like the 20th. You Thursday again?
I actually have tax school that day. I'm doing the U of I one, and so that's Thursday, Friday. What do you think about Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday, the 18th? Oh,
That
wait,
works.
what, Darcy, you're muted.
So, Tuesday's my surgery. It's the 18th.
Oh,
So you're not gonna.
you'll be
participate.
busy.
But that's okay. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, and I could join you a couple days later, but I may be drug induced, so it may be interesting.
I thought I was gonna join a couple days later too.
Let's tentatively, let's put it on there for 1:30 on the 18th. And then we'll figure something out. We might have to do a few different things because we do have several like training opportunity things we want to talk about. And we're gonna run out of time to get this stuff in. Unless we're just like, you know what, we're really gonna do it in January. That's when we're gonna hit a lot of this stuff. And maybe that's just what we decide to do. That would be okay too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then recording it would be great. And then I can just pop on
Well, I'm wondering,
when I can.
yeah, we did this. I wonder if it's gonna summarize for us, right? Is that something it's gonna do?
I don't know, but it'll be
I don't know, we've
interesting.
never
I'm glad
done
we're
it.
testing it.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go join that other center, that other thing, so I can make sure I'm prepared for that. If you guys wanna stay on here though, or you wanna talk about some other stuff, feel free, you know, I'm fine with that, or if you've got questions, you know, you wanna talk about something. That sound okay? You guys do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk
We're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thanks,
Okay.
guys.
All right.
Darcy, we'll
okay.
see you next week. JC, will see
Okay.
you.
Sounds good.
Joelle,
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Hang in there.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Um,